welcome back to the 2023 City of Scottsdale's All Things Senior Expo. We're coming to you live, again, up from the mezzanine here at the beautiful city's Center for Performing Arts. Kellie Ricci I've got with us today, and she's going to talk to us about Revel and your communities here in Arizona. So tell us about you.
Thanks for having me.
It's awesome to have you.
My name's Kellie Ricci, and I am with Revel Arizona. We are a luxury brand, independent living for 55 and over.
Yeah.
And we have 2 locations in Scottsdale to serve you. We have one in the south, which is located near McCormick Ranch, and we have one in the north that's located near DC Ranch. So we definitely have you covered in Scottsdale.
So this is a great, as you're dipping your toe, maybe you've got the first couple of years, you're just trying to, you know, aging in place isn't going to work. The Alamo's too big. Maybe they don't need the pool. They don't need the extra stuff. They know they need to be not isolated or something to that nature. Talk to me about when, where does Revel take on from that? How do your communities help ease yourself into a safer and more, and a better adjusted, probably, senior experience?
Well, you mentioned isolation, and the last 2 years has been riddled with isolation. People that are totally independent have not had any social outlet, have lived at home alone in their own homes, and they're committed to living in their home. We are that next step. We are a vibrant, active, independent living community. So we are not an assisted living, very luxury resort style. Think about living at a high-class resort, but you get to go home to your bed every night. We have 2 restaurants to serve you. We have amenities, saltwater pool, heated, salon and spa, theater. It is genuinely a lifestyle change. And where that comes in is when you don't want the maintenance of home ownership anymore. When you don't really have an outlet to socialize and you would like to start being more active or socializing with people, your peers. We provide the opportunity to do that with our lifestyle programming.
Okay.
At Revel, we want to enable you to age well and age better, because 70% of how we age is based on our environment. So it's providing an environment for you to do that.
I absolutely love that. When families are contacting you and just getting started, what's some of the most common questions that they might call you guys with, or what's the first things they ask?
Some common questions are, do you have assisted living? What's different about Revel? What happens if they do need assistance someday? Because it's step up. And it's inevitable that a lot of people are resistant, or seniors are resistant to doing something like this, because transition is hard and they think it's assisted living, and I'm not ready for that yet. So we're not an assisted living. We're more vibrant and active, and it will change their lifestyle for the better. If and when they do need help someday, they can have private care brought in, but this will give them the opportunity to live that lifestyle that they may never know that you needed.
That is fantastic. And it's an alternative to dropping $500,000, $1.5 million into a unit in the way that Revel works here in Arizona. Is that correct?
That is correct. So we are not a buy-in. We are a rental.
That's great, because that's a big decision. Sometimes that becomes a stop all.
It's a huge decision, and sometimes we can be a transition. We've had people that were building homes that came and stayed with us for a year during that time when construction had halted. We can provide short-term. We have snowbird rentals, if you will. It's called our Revel seasonal residences. So people might live in Michigan but want to stay 3 or 6 months here. We have a program for that as well. So
I love that. So where do people learn more about Revel and what you guys are doing here in the Valley?
Well, you can learn more about Revel by going to revelarizona.com. It will have links to both of our location websites, and book a tour. No obligation, just see what Revel living is like. We have a lot of activities and events that you can check our website. There's always a list of upcoming events on our website, and it'll give you the opportunity to experience a little bit about Revel living, and with no obligation. Come for lunch, try the food. We have an amazing culinary program, and we just welcome you in. Stop in, walk in. You don't even have to make an appointment.
That's fantastic. Super low pressure, which is great, because at this stage of stuff, being sold is just not something you're ready for.
I do, absolutely.
Yeah, so fantastic. Kellie, I really appreciate you sharing.
I appreciate you having me.
That's awesome to have you. And we're going to have some other vendors that are going to come up throughout the day, but continue to check that out. Check out Revel AZ, and we will be back to you here right after this message to the 2023 City Scottsdale's All Things Senior Expo.